message has been sent to the federal government. The message was sent by Kaduna State Governor Malam Nasser El-Rufai. According to him, there's a need for Nigeria to go back to the 1993 Constitution. Specifically, he called for a restructuring of the sharing formula of Nigeria's revenue in favor of states, while urging the federal government to relinquish most of its current responsibilities to the states. El-Rufai made this known when he spoke at the policy and book presentation in Abuja on Tuesday by Dr. Zainab Usman, director of the Carnegie Africa program. He said, if we reverse the revenue allocation and the federal government has only 20% and 80% goes to the states, then you go to the exclusive list and revert to the 1993 Constitution, where the federal government had limited functions and most of the functions went to the states. If your general hospitals don't work, if your primary schools don't work, if your secondary schools don't work, and so on, you ask your governor, then things will begin to change. The states will have enough resources to compete, just like in the days of regional governments. I don't know what you guys make of that statement he made. Is it the right time or for him to say it, because he has a few days to leave the seat of power? Why is it that this thing was not even talked about while he came on board, even the second, when he got his second ticket? So why now? You see, when they now leave, when they are not, they are no longer in office, they will begin to speak the language of the masses. Go and tell this man, when he just even got his second tenure or second ticket to come vie for the second term, he will go to court and say no, they should not allow that, no, they shouldn't do that. But now he's saying it. You think there's kind of a sincerity in what he's saying? What has happened to all the previous constitutional conferences you people had? I think when they were coming for the second term, people were talking about restructuring, which it was part of their manifesto anyway, but they ignored. They behaved as if they didn't know what was going on. Also, when they were coming for the second time, they were not like, oh yes, we want to restructuring. People are saying talking about restructuring. They formed a committee, and he was the one that chaired that committee. He said he did all what he could do, and they gave Buhari the outcome or the findings according to them that Buhari agreed in the first place. At the end of the day, Buhari changed his mind. He himself, he didn't say anything about that. Of course, they will tell you it is Buhari, because all of them don't even want it in the first place, because they wanted to get into power for the second time. So they had to make sure they talked about it. It is the right time for all the cosmetic constitutions tailored and imposed on Nigerians should be jettisoned and organized constitutional conference for every region to make inputs and together agreed on the way to live together amicably, especially now that 1914 treaty has expired since 2014. These people will not say anything when they are enjoying, when they are eating from the table. They will not talk, they won't say nothing. When they are not in power, that is when they will be talking. That is where the problem lies. And before you know it, a lot of people will want to forget what he has done. After like 1 or 2 years, he will be speaking the language of the people. The same thing Nigerians have been saying, but they will tell me as, oh, there are some, whether fifth columnists or fourth columnists, I don't even know how they describe them. Oh, enemy of the government. Oh, this and that. But once they are not in power, you begin to see their humility. Maybe 1963 Constitution favors your selfish interest. This man is a big pretender. If you ask him about his comments, he will deny it. This is my first time to see El-Rufai said something positive. You see, he wants to change. Does he want to change the community, change the policy, or is he because Buhari is about to leave office? I hope he is not trying to cover up something. The demon in you have left you, and you are talking normal now, Abi. You have sense now. Why did you not raise the idea long before now? Look, You only have less than 18 days to go, and you are vomiting this nonsense. Because you are leaving office, you suddenly remember 1963 Constitution. The devil that you plant, you will surely, or the evil you plant, you surely reap it. There's no going back. You surely suffer for it. Strongly agree with you, sir. Some people, anyway, believe it, they don't even reason. Why are you not saying it now? Selfish governor, the bigot should just keep quiet. He should just keep quiet, which is people who are doing that. We didn't the issue of a Nara, whatever. Oh my goodness, this man, he could go to court at any length. But Nigerians are, people are dying in his country, in his home state. Nigerians are asking him, why can't you go to court? Why can't you do this? Why can't you be so angry? Oh, that there are some people who are behind this. We are talking about people, human lives. So we are not talking of money and these material things that they were really so engrossed with that made them to take the federal government to court. Even the federal government, we don't even trust them because all of them, at the end of the day, we now know that find out that they are playing scripts. The reason for the Naira design is forfeited. Where forfeited? Nobody saying anything about it, but it took a lot of people's life. It destabilized a lot of family at the end of the day, and that ends it. The more you look in this country, the less you see. You won't believe it. The more you look, the less you see. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.